If you dirty and you don't know how to clean up behind yourself, honey, I can't really do that.
When I was with somebody, honey, and every time they used the bathroom, that tub had a ring around it. I'm like, boy, no. I said, honey, do you not know how to use dish detergent and like scrub? I was not fucking with that. Well, not necessarily like a ring because we do the shower. No, I
Hey, it's Tom.
it's Cammy.
And we back with another YouTube video, y'all.
We know it's been a minute, y'all, but life has been life for real right now.
It really has, y'all. It really has. It really has. We've been tired. I've been tired. I can't speak for him. I've been tired. I went to the gym. I started my gym journey again. So this is the second day, and this is the second day that I have been put in a coma.
Yeah, mama's drained from that.
I'm talking about, I am tired, y'all.
Yeah. We got Panda Express. I don't know if y'all see our food. We got some bacon.
In the back, y'all.
Yes, it is so nice. We gonna have a good clip for our thumbnail, but we gonna always get orange chicken. Never nothing different. I got bacon beef for the first time. Mama, what did you get?
I got orange chicken, and then I don't know what kind of beef is this that I get.
Is that syrup?
No, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all what kind of beef this was. Hold on, let me pull that receipt out. That receipt doesn't lie. Oh, I got black pepper steak. That was a beef. That was black pepper steak. It ain't.
It's not here.
It ain't really.
It's a spicy.
I have tunted over that a little bit, but it's not really that.
It must have left a little taint in mama's mouth.
Yeah, it ain't bad. It's just a little too mushy. I don't, us as
He likes that firm.
We need that a little firm. We don't need that to be, tasting like a little off of that. Like that's perfect.
No, we text that.
But yeah, y'all, we want to give y'all a different aesthetic today. Like, something different. I was like, okay, Kim, let's find like a different little spot to do like a little podcast.
At first it was gonna be Kroger's, but it was creating a little something different.
We needed something to eat, honey, because we hadn't ate. And after I got done with that workout, I said, baby, I need some food in that system or I'm not gonna make it.
And I had 2 pots of young pizza. Yeah. But, we got our pork.
Oh, I forgot. Oh.
I was ready to read that shit too.
She had someone that damn Portuguese girl.
What?
Well, this may be for the both of us, honey. This may be for the both of us.
Gonna read.
Surprise a friend with the gift. Oh, friend, I did say I was gonna get you something.
What is the universe doing right now?
Oh, I did tell Kim. I was like, dang, I want to get you something because I feel like you're a great mom and you're a great parent. So maybe that was her sign that she will be getting something today when we go to that mall. Because I did want to go to the mall, but we're gonna see if we make it to that mall by the time we get done with this podcast and we gobble that food down. Oh, y'all, I also got a chicken egg roll.
That look good.
You want it?
No. I get 4 or 3 bites.
Like, little. I'm talking about.
Now, as mom would say, let's not cut no chase and not cut no corners. Am I saying that right?
That's not cutting no chase and that's not cutting no corners. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Okay. But I think sometimes I be like switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, you still use the same word, so it's like, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So for the first question, do you think people who handle grief or just in any situation that has them feeling down without communicating, like just to anybody, do you feel like that's being selfish or no?
Do I feel like what now?
Like if somebody's like feeling down or like like somebody passed and they don't communicate, their feelings, do you feel like that's being selfish or like?
Because you don't know what kind of relationship that person had with that person, so you can't expect that person just to communicate with you. Because say for instance it was their mom, like how could you expect that person to just come out and be like, oh, like I got this feeling, because they might not know what feeling they feeling right then and there. It's their mom. Yeah. Like it's the person that birthed them, so you can't expect them to just come out and be like, oh, I feel this way. Mm-hmm. But you got some people that are, but then you have some people that's more mature emotionally when it comes to like death and stuff, and they're able to express like, hey, I'm going through this right now and I may need a little time and this was my mom. And then you got some people that completely shut down and be like, I can't handle this, so I ain't even talk.
I feel like if it was like me in the situation, not just like when it goes, like I don't think you'd be like, no, like this girl acting weird. Like I feel like since we, kind of connected, we are connected, not no kind of. But you're like, like I think something going on with Kim, just like out of her ordinary. But usually like sometimes when I was in the military and you're not messing with that.
friend. No.
You want some of mine?
Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna do that on here, but baby,
Honey, that's mushroom.
that was not a mushroom.
Is that mushroom?
Yeah,
Oh.
that part was good. Okay, you keep going.
Oh yeah, y'all was saying like when I used to be in the military, I used to go on like a few ghosting spells. Not like ghosting, but like where I went to be like by myself because I was so overwhelmed and I was so damn stressed. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not really in the mood to talk and all of that. And sometimes I just have like recuperate my mind. You know, like when you like mess with somebody, like, oh girl, you dealing with somebody. It's just like you really know somebody's character, and people nowadays they be using shit that, you know, people that actually be going through stuff like, oh, I need time to myself to go, you know, fuck around with somebody else. It's like that's not right, and you will get karma for that. So don't be out here lying when you know there's real life people that be going through the situation. But
You gotta know.
So-
There's a certain way people say stuff, and you gotta know based on the situation and how they stay here, if it's genuine or not. Because you can always tell if something genuine and somebody say, you just gotta know their demeanor behind it. But you know, sometimes people say it through text, so it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to like get their demeanor. But
Now, let me tell you about this situation. So, I was talking to this girl for like a brief moment, and then she had like stopped texting for a little bit. So, you know, I texted her, I'm like, hey, you know, like, you been a little quiet, what's going on? Oh yeah, my aunt died, and you know, I just, she was like, my aunt
that ain't
died.
funny though, y'all.
Bruh. Oh no, we ain't laughing at that now. But you know, she was like, yeah, my aunt died and stuff. I'm like, oh, you okay? You know, send her my condolences. If you need like positive energy, like no. Ain't like the I don't like no like message. Don't be sending me no goddamn thumbs up because you get your head knocked off. But you know, like a little heart or something, thank you, nothing. I'm like, okay. So you know, I think it was like 2 days later, I had came home. And I was low-key lit. And you know how like when you doing stuff when you lit and you be like, is this like a dream or like is this like real life? So I was on my phone scrolling and I was on TikTok and then it had like suggested like the page, you know, like when when somebody suggests their page and stuff, when I was checking my notifications.
no, Facebook and TikTok just messy.
No, they are. I was like, I don't know if this was like a sign or something.
Yeah,
but
they like, look at this page, she's doing something. They
Thank
messy
you,
as
thank you,
hell,
universe. Thank you. But yeah, so her page that popped up. I said, let me see what this girl doing. So I'm lit. I'm scrolling. And you know you gotta make sure you don't like nothing. So I'm over here like, bitch, like real sturdy with that
I'm
finger.
talking about that double tap, baby. That has been tapped to a light.
Bitch, I will unlike that bitch at 0.1 seconds. Honey. If you want to get no damn notification.
You know, that's different, though.
Honey, I did that one time.
That's
I had blocked the account. I had logged off, and then I logged back in.
Baby, it's still gonna show.
Bruh.
But I mean, if it's the person that get a lot of likes.
I mean, but it's like, I think it'll show, but like,
But
when
you know,
go,
some people, they actually go through their lives. Like, even if they big creators, they go through that.
yeah, but I think somebody had liked my stuff one time because it was like so and so liked it, and when I had went to my notifications, it wasn't there. I was like, oh, it must have been like an accident. But yeah, I think it do still notify. But okay, so I went on her page, and then she on fucking. Let me not get to that, y'all. But she on damn TikTok bugging her cat in the camera. I said, you just told me that your aunt died, and you're like doing all this. I'm like, oh. So, and then she had posted something like 3 hours later. I said, oh no, bitch, you finna get blocked. And then I deleted that damn number. I said, that is so damn weird. Like, you supposed to be grieving, and whether her damn ex came back or something.
But do you think, like, so that was your point? Like, was that your reason, like, bringing that up, like, the first question? Or do you think, like, that really happened? Or do you think, like, she really, or you think, like, some people just take it different? Or do you think she wasn't really close to that person?
I really don't
you
know
know,
their
some people pass
relationship.
and you don't really be close to them and it don't really affect you.
Yeah, I think like she was using that as an excuse, like just not to talk to me or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, ain't nothing wrong, you know, like with posting.
I mean, you can be straight honest, baby, because we don't take nothing too serious, huh?
Yes, that's why like when people be telling me stuff, like I just don't. It's like, oh, you so. And then we was just on, well, not just on the phone, but when we was speaking, you know, throwing me compliments. Yeah, you look so good, and yada yada. It's just like with me, honey, them damn what you say, it don't really matter. Like if it's like actions and you ain't trying to pursue me for real, or it's like no substance behind the words, like you tell me I look good, it ain't to boost my head. Like okay, you know, like I got that in the bag, and then it's just like now you just sat there and did some weird shit like that, and then never even acknowledge my damn text. Like now that's weird. Like you could be grieving.
Because I think nowadays people shouldn't really go for looks anymore.
No.
Because looks not give you that far, honey.
No.
I mean, especially all these people that really, really just be like attractive nowadays, they really just don't be worth nothing.
Have you kept somebody around because they look?
No, not really.
Oh, I did that.
I like people. I really don't like people that's like very, very, very attractive. I like medium people, like medium ugly people. I'm not gonna, medium ugly people. I like people that's not like people that's not in the
That's just like damn,
limelight.
like everybody turn their head. Ooh.
Yes, I like the people that be like, okay, he handsome, and then people just like walk off instead of be like, hey, let me get your number, let me get your number.
Yeah.
I don't like that. No.
Now damn, ooh, Lord have mercy.
No,
do you feel like there will? I would say like in that way, but do you feel like if somebody dealing with somebody that's like very, very attractive, like they grow to have insecurities or like maybe internally a little bit? I don't know.
If
like,
the person attractive too, well, I mean everybody attractiveness to another person is different because you may be attracted to that person from they look, so that person may be attracted to you for your body. Could be attracted to you for your personality, could be attracted to you for your money, could be attracted to you for all different other type of things. So
real shit.
that's how it could be different.
Damn.
So I don't know, the world is crazy. Because you could be attracted to them for them looks, baby. They could be attracted to you for a whole nother different reason.
Yeah, because I was on social media and you know Broad Wave. Well, I don't think you know his baby mama, Minnie Barbie. Oh, you do?
I don't know her like that,
Yeah,
but like,
you
you know,
like
I
heard of her.
yeah.
I think she was on a rap game.
I
Yeah,
think
show.
so.
Oh, yeah, she was.
She was.
But yeah, so I think they said he had got charged for something, and I forgot what the hell it was, but they was talking about it, and they was like, yeah, I see why he be making all them sad ass songs. She was over here using it for his money, and I'm just like, damn, like, how can you go so damn far?
She does look good.
Oh no, she cute. But I don't know. I can't.
But
bring
Rod
myself
Wave's not
to
ugly though.
He not. He just.
But you're just looking at like the body image or his body type.
I mean, in the face, he is cute. It's just.
Yeah, he's not ugly.
I don't know.
Yeah, some people got use
little.
you for that fame though, and that's like crazy that people will use that. But it's like,
messed
girl,
up.
you gotta be careful with stuff like that, cause baby, you can't get that karma.
I don't
back.
want you like touching on me and stuff if I'm not attracted to you, or you know, like if you growing on me. But I don't know.
But do you think like sometimes when people do stuff like that, like, do you think like something could potentially like happen to them where like one of their features would like be like,
Who?
cause you know like
the person that's using them or the person?
Yeah, the person that's using them. Cause you know sometimes, you know karma come around.
They do.
Like what if you get in a damn car accident and like, you know, your face burn or like stuff like that. People don't think about shit like that. Like, that's why natural like physical appearance is not always the first thing to go after, because that person can be defined these motherfuckers to see you now.
Like that damn boy that had burned and he was in the army.
Yeah, that boy, oh yeah, and they had one viral face, but he was fine as hell. Like very, very nice looking and
then it's like you just got looking, you like okay.
Yeah, stuff like that happen. That's why they be saying don't go after that. You have to go
I don't
after
know.
people like personalities.
I feel like I've never been like conceited. Like I go to the mirror, okay, you know. And then I remember I was talking to this one girl, and then because I used to like look at myself alive, because you know.
I mean, well, you have to have a positive image of yourself.
Yeah.
But I don't think you should do it to the point where you be like, I'm the baddest bitch alive. You know. Like,
Yeah, bitch, just say me because I'm cute. I'm on this. That's all you got. Like, bitch, don't come around me.
I got damn to your damn name.
I'm talking about you got looks and stuff, but your damn bank account on zero.
Yeah,
like,
that's
what you got
about
going?
girl. Look at that fucking mess.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm telling you.
But yeah.
Do you think like certain traits, like, okay, say for instance, a person is very attractive. Do you think like certain traits that person have will make them look ugly? Because I believe that. I'm like, okay, you very attractive, but like, say for instance, like you don't want to get a job.
Like you being nasty to people and stuff, I'll just be looking at you like, why the fuck is you being so rude?
It made me, it's like a turn off to me, kind of.
That was actually your question, friend.
It was?
Yes, hold on.
Nah, this lemonade is really good. I got blueberry pomegranate. It's very, very good, y'all. Ooh, and my arm is so sore, y'all. It's like I got hit by a damn freight train.
The next question being, since you know he brought that up, what is your turn off like as like dealing like with somebody romantically or like in a friendship or even in a friendship?
Turn off in the friendship?
Like what's something you can't go for?
I guess I'll start a relationship first. Well, both.
Being early.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you dirty and you don't know how to clean up behind yourself, honey, I can't really do that.
And when I was with somebody, honey, and every time they used the bathroom, that tub would had a ring around it. Honey, I'm like, boy, no. I said, honey, do you not know how to use dish detergent and like scrub? I was not fucking with that. Well, not necessarily like a ring, because you can shower. No, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still, like, you still need to clean up after yourself. So you know, that's still get the building up. Like, nah. I'm like, damn.
She was ready to bring that up.
You need to stop. Nah, but still.
Okay, for real, y'all. Okay, so. No, for
That's
real,
no
y'all.
excuse.
Nah, Cam don't play about that dirty house, man. That girl will clean up 10,000 pounds a day.
And rearrange that goddamn house twice a week.
She gonna walk that damn floor 50,000 times, and you come to that house, honey. You will smell nothing but goddamn pine sol.
Yeah.
That house be clean, honey. But for real, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think like cleanliness is like one of my big things. And then, honey, that damn working, honey. I'm not gonna be damn working. I can't do that.
Come on, I'm not finna break that damn back.
And then I just come there, and then you laid up on the couch. Honey, yeah, I'm gonna have a real issue. No, I ain't gonna hit you. I'm not gonna have an issue. I'm not gonna hit you because you're not gonna be there.
Oh.
Cause I think that's crazy, especially like see like on a serious note. Like I think that's really fucked up that people think like that's like a logical way to live life, especially in times that we live in today.
Where does that come from? Like, does that come from being pampered or thinking they should be treated
Yeah, I
like
think
that?
either their parents did that to them, which is bad. Which I mean, you can yes, you can fault their parents for that, but then again, you can't because it's
and
their
then
parents.
still confined to that.
But at the same time, you knew that you was gonna become an adult at some point in your life, or you was gonna have to do things on your own. So you can't really fault your parents. Like, yeah, my parents got me like this because your parents had to raise you and they had to take care of you. So of course, like I feel like I, was gifted a lot when I was young, and my parents took care of me, and my auntie done raised me and gave me everything I asked for. I didn't have to buy a car, like everything I wanted I had, but I knew once I became an adult that, honey, you gotta get stuff on your own. Like it's just a part of life.
Yeah.
Like they
and
got their own
feel
life.
good when you able to do stuff on your own.
Yeah, I mean, honey, I honestly don't see how people can sit there and just like use somebody, or just sit there and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay in while you go work. Like, what the hell makes sense?
That is so damn weird. So do you feel like people, so let's say like, somebody got out the mud, all of that, yada, 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 and then they get into a relationship where that person gets them like everything they ever wanted and they try to carry that to a different one. Like, is that still like a
honey, you still
like
grown.
that?
No, you're grown. You shouldn't do that.
Nah, you're not paying for my hair and nails and stuff.
You shouldn't do that, and I don't even know why females do that anyway.
I never did that.
If I was in the straight community, honey, y'all would be getting cussed the fuck out. I don't play that, baby. You think I'm finna, I need my nails done, and bitch, get a job. That's what you finna get told. Girl, I'm not finna be playing. Like, I would help you do some things, but girl, I'm not finna take care of you. Honey, we in 2020 damn 5, honey. A damn loaf of bread is damn $5, girl.
No, for real.
I am not gonna be doing all that for you.
A case of damn egg like $12, ain't it?
Honey, for real. I'm not gonna be damn every damn thing you ask for. Then I gotta pay all the bills, then pay your car, no my car. Girl, please.
Oh my God.
Do you think people that try to live up to those expectations, especially like Muslim men? We got a friend that's Muslim. So do you think Muslim men that live up to those expectations? Excuse me, y'all. Do y'all think that they ever be like depressed or ever go through a hard because they got the extra load or weight on them of having to take care of their spouse, and then they have a kid and then themselves? And
then the stigma of like, no, a man supposed to do this. Do you feel like that when people say that comes from them believing in the Bible or something? Wait, where'd that come from? I don't know.
I think that's in their religion.
Yeah,
I think it's in their religion.
Like, a man supposed to provide, you don't complain. A woman supposed to take care of the house. I'm like, honey, like, what?
Baby, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be disrespect to that religion, honey, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, honey. I'm not gonna take care of you for you.
Man.
I love, like, different religions, and I can respect it, but, baby, I'm not taking care of you for that.
No.
It's 20. You got 24 hours in a day, just like I got 24. And there's so many things you can do now to make money. Like you ain't even gotta. I'm not asking. I wouldn't even be asking you to get like a job, like especially if I was in like a that type of relationship, like a straight relationship. I wouldn't be asking you to get like a job where you would have to like work like 90 hours a damn week, but get a little something, honey, to help around, like pay a few little bills or something, honey. You're not gonna just sit here and lay here all day.
No.
But you will reap the consequences.
No. You better find somebody else that's gonna tell for that. Oh Lord. Nah, I ain't messing with that. I don't know, we didn't talk about the certain in the friendship.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. We had got sidetracked.
Nah, we gotta go off the side conversation.
Yeah, we did. Also,
a friend that like tell your bitch. So how do you feel about that? Like, let's say we all in the group, and like we all pretty close, and somebody that you not really like tight with, and they like run their mouth to like somebody, like that's somebody else
outside. I mean, in the group or outside of the group?
I would say both. Like just like gossiping about like what you have going on.
We had.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Like you feel like that's like a straight you wouldn't like, or it's like okay, like we all cool. Like,
ain't really a friend. I mean, if
but
they tell your biz.
Not them like talking down on like like Tamarcus he keep over here just like talking about your stuff.
Oh, just telling like simple stuff that
Yes, you told them. Like he got that $90 car now, like just spreading like your business.
Oh damn. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
He turned around quick.
Baby, black folks do that all the time. I don't think nothing wrong with that. We just naturally do that. I think
so you don't think that's like a trade?
No. I think it's just like whatever. I mean, friend, probably just because I'm from the South, we do stuff like that all the time. Like I don't think that's bad. Now, if you going over there telling like some of my like personal business,
now you
like,
that head better than
yeah, like that's a little crazier. But like, but that's like the obvious. Like people know that my father knows hospital, but that's obvious.
Well, yeah.
Like just me pulling
just like an example.
But yeah, I think that's like that ain't bad. I would be okay with that, but something that I will not like is if you like telling like my personal business or you doing like some sneaky shit, trying to like either like talk to somebody I talk to or just doing like conniving stuff. I don't like the conniving stuff. I think everything should just be upfront and genuine. Like as long as you genuine and we can have a good time. I think that's all life is about. Like just be genuine and upfront. Don't be going around lying about your real thing shit.
I know. Lying, not holding yourself accountable.
Like, yeah, right, that too, honey, please.
A friend like that, he said, she said,
But she said that. Bitch, please tell us.
Nah.
Because you finna get told something.
And we done tried having to bring people to our circle, honey, and it was not good.
It never works out for us, honey.
No.
As much as we try, it never works out. Every time we done try, Cam always like, friend, it's not gonna work out. I'm like, well, give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
And honey, it always end up being something that we never wanted to be.
For real.
Because people just be weird as fuck. They don't know how to be damn friends. I think nowadays people don't really know how to be a friend to nobody.
No.
I think people just want somebody around just to say.
Person and stuff.
I think people just want somebody around just to say like, oh, I got a friend, like, or I got somebody to talk to, because they don't want to feel like alone.
Knowing your damn business. I'm like, what do you get out of knowing somebody's business and then like just telling to the damn world or something, or just like using that against them? I don't know. I never did no shit like that before.
I'm telling you, it's all about they upcoming, they upbringing, how they raised, and the energy they surround
themselves with. People did them and stuff. And I'm just like, what the hell?
That energy they got, they done took that energy, because they could have been a great person in the beginning, and they could have got stuff about somebody.
Spiteful.
And now you done got it, and now you trying to linger the energy, but don't bring your lingering ass over here. Because that's what you gonna draw a line.
Real thing. Y'all get me close to one damn fight a little bit, but, and I don't even do that.
And we like South Carolina, but this is just not the state I want to really be in.
No. Do you think we would still like be saying that if we wasn't like in the line dance community?
Maybe not. I think it's just a line. I think it's because we line dance and it's like the competition thing, and it's just too many of us here.
Oh yeah.
And we just always think things a competition, and they just, I don't know, people just weird.
Ain't nobody
as fuck.
taking your damn money. Like, what the fuck?
And we stay in our own lane. That's another thing. I think people don't like us. They hear us because we quiet. We don't talk to people, but they see us online. So they're like, oh, they got to be doing something that they online. And the quiet ones is the ones that people always want to fuck with. So
I'm telling you, don't make no damn sense. Don't nobody be sitting there sneaking.
I feel we was out loud and vulgar and loud and
ain't no bitch dancing better than me.
yeah, we don't do all that. We stay in our own damn lane. We don't really be bothering people.
Why do y'all be so
Intimidated.
I was say segregated. What the fuck?
Girl, we ain't gonna do no integration.
No, let's shoot that away. But yeah, like why y'all be so damn intimidated by somebody that's quiet? Like somebody like this one damn girl, honey, she looked at me.
I think low key they just be trying to figure out who you are, but they don't know how to do it. So they natural response and they natural reaction is just to come
weird.
off that way. Yeah, they natural reaction
Like,
is to be
who's
just
that
call
weird?
us weird, but you don't know us. So
I can see what I'm doing.
yeah.
Like bitch, ain't nobody doing it. I'm looking just like this.
Because every time we go line dance, that's definitely how they look at us. And I'm like, baby, how you looking
Y'all
at
just
us like
forget
that?
it.
When you don't know us, baby.
I can see right through that stone.
Not that soul, baby.
Yeah, I can read through. Don't ever
Mama
make me
read.
play. Oh, they do.
Y'all, them things remind me of like a little Twilight scenery or something. Wait for you. Yeah, you do. I like
Oh my
that.
god.
Honey, I need a little Twilight wedding or something.
I don't know. What was it like growing up for you as a person of color? Like, have you ever had like? I mean, I would say that person,
but like, yeah.
that just sound like person of color. Like, you ever experienced like racism? Never.
No, honey,
Not on no road rage though.
Yo, honey, yes, because they do that a lot of
No,
that road.
for real.
I was talking about they would fly past.
Go.
Nigga. I was like, honey, no, you gotta keep that down to them. But no, I never really experienced that down in the South. Honey, when we got here, I did a couple times. We moved to South
When you
Carolina.
first had came over to
When I moved to South Carolina, I
Lexington.
did. Yes, there too. And then right at that damn, well, it was Walmart over there. I had experienced it.
inside or in the parking lot?
Inside Walmart, because that damn man, he was just looking at me. They was just staring at me, him and his damn wife and stuff. I'm like, honey, why is y'all just staring and looking like that? But they was looking at me like they had never saw a damn black person. I'm like,
That's weird.
yeah, I was like, I don't know.
What the hell?
But I never really experienced that. Like how people be experiencing it, I never really experienced that. I don't know. I feel like South Carolina is more, I feel like, well, Alabama is a little more diverse and it's more black people now than it is, you know.
Yeah.
So we don't really experience stuff like that. And where we grew up at, where I grew up at, like our whole neighborhood was pretty much family. Like the whole street was our family, so we wasn't gonna really experience that.
That's good.
Cause when nobody coming over there talking about no damn
Ooh,
that would have not been
they would have got beat down.
to them.
But I don't know. I feel like my experience growing up, I had that black people experience, honey, like, struggling and, like having like the last meal sometimes. But yeah, being a skinny black girl. Honey. And then my hair had broke off.
She had to damn dye that so much. She said, let me keep up with the colors.
No,
She had to
honey,
dye
my
that
mom
pink.
did not let me dye my hair.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, honey, she think that was like too brown. I couldn't even get a second ear hole.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong about that?
I don't know if I ever asked you, like, did you ever like resent her for that? Like, it was like, or you felt like, okay, that made me, a better woman, like, be a better woman today.
Yeah, I feel like with certain things, it's like, damn, like, at least let me experience, like, a little something. Like I said, like, shielding me from certain things. It's just like, damn, like, let me live a little teenager life, preteen.
Yeah.
Get a little taste of it, and
But I always say, like, I feel like they
should let us
did great
experience
parents.
stuff. It was good.
And
like,
then you
looking
just
back,
never know what they did, what happened in their life, what traumas they went through. Because like your mama could have went through a trauma as a teenager, and she was like, damn, like if I had kids, like I'm gonna do that. That's why That's why sometimes that's why I tell people all the time, like you can never fault your parents for how they parent you, because they only parented you the way they were taught to parent, and the way they were taught to parent, and it just trickles all the way down.
And back then, they didn't play no damn game.
Yeah, so it just like you can't blame them.
Some people out, and then like when we were on the last podcast, when I was talking about some situation about me being sexually active about me being sexually active, he was like, yeah, you know, like just sit down, talk to your mom. Honey, I would have got like beat into a coma, honey. I'm like, girl, everybody can't just sit there and like be best friends with their damn mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, please.
I was talking about my folks would have said, you did what?
She would have told my damn dad, he would have been like, yeah, you not going no damn where. And honey, when I did get caught up, they was a little strict, but I was still sneaking and geeking. Yeah, it's just weird.
I think they just had problems. Like I told you, like some people just experience like some
pregnancy
trauma. Yeah, that too. Yeah, Tim, you're not gonna be one of them fast women in the street.
I remember I told her, I was like, damn, I said I can't have a girlfriend either. She said, you don't like girls. I said, oh. I'm like, girl, okay.
Dang, well, at least she ain't deny that.
Yeah.
Well, how was it when you first told her like you like women?
She was supportive. I always love my mom. I'm way more closer to my mom than my dad. She was like, yeah, you know, no matter what you got going on, I always support you. I love you. That's, you know, your love life.
Your mom was funny.
Yeah. You know when she had cussed me out?
Yeah. Not even that, friend. Not even that. She just funny. Like, that's all I'm ready for her to come down. That's why I would ask that every day. I was waiting on her to come, honey. But she didn't come. I was so damn mad.
Oh, Lord.
I was like, damn, I'm waiting on her to come because she would be funny, honey. We would have a good time.
Nah, she would have been good.
But no, that's good that, you know, like, she do support you.
Yeah.
Cause you know, you get some people parents like, honey, they got them old, they got them old Christian and Baptist parents, and you know, that's like really religious, honey. And if you was to come out and tell them that you wasn't to the same sex, honey, you damn near to be dead. Nah, honey, I do got an aunt like that, honey. She don't believe in stuff like that.
Honey, that's that damn Bible.
Yeah, she's like, honey.
And knowing they
said God, she said God made man for woman and woman for man. She said, nah, I'm not getting down with that.
Honey, wait till she probably still gonna believe, like, you know, that they tweak the Bible and stuff, but it's just like, you so damn brainwashed.
Yeah, I think y'all do be thinking, I do think that a lot of people are still brainwashed by a lot of stuff, but it's like, I don't know.
How can you like believe in something so hard from a book?
Child, but you gotta think about it, they instilled it into us when we was
going to church
young.
and stuff, and then preaching it.
Yeah, it like embedded into your mind.
It's just hard to be like,
So somebody who been learning that religion for 40, 50 something years, it's hard to turn away. It's just like, it's just like feeding us meat for 40 years. It's hard to wean off of that because we've been eating it for so long. So it's harder for people to stop eating it. Like,
that is a different perspective. I don't know. I wonder why my mom never really was like a church going type of person. I don't know. I don't know if she believed in spirituality, honestly, for real.
Your mom don't really go to church?
No, she never did that. Like she used to like what somebody would ask her.
She listen to like gospel music and stuff?
Nah, not really.
What she listen to?
Mary J. Blige. I'm like, Mom, you still be with him the next damn day.
Y'all talking about honey, yeah.
That was her.
And then she'll pour up that damn 4 ounce of wine.
No, my mom didn't drink neither, honey.
She didn't have not even a little wine?
No, my mom was like,
honey, what?
Yeah. I think she smoked weed back then, but yeah, my mom.
Oh, honey, mama, she did not play around with that life, honey. She said she would keep that body and that figure nice.
Yeah, she had that apple back there in the past. No, it was good.
Hey, it was poking a little bit.
Yeah, it was poking.
When she used to come in that room. Looking at you.
Yeah. No, we ain't here doing stuff. Oh my girl. But yeah, I feel like my experience growing up, it was the black experience. You know, boys talking about your hair and stuff. That little last ponytail.
Oh, yes. I'm talking about, that's the end thing. Why your shoes look like that, bro?
They're for real.
Honey, yes, we used to get like, honey, what they call jank. They used to be like, bro, I'm finna jank on you.
What that mean? Like when they put your pants in?
No, they finna jank on you. Like, they never said jank on you. What y'all used to call it when y'all talking about somebody?
Sneak dick.
Oh, y'all we did say that, but that was like when we got older. But they used to call it jank when we was young.
I never heard that.
Bro, we finna jank on you.
No, I never heard that.
Yeah, that's when we was younger.
Damn.
It was cute.
Sneak this. What was some other stuff? Damn, that's so long ago. I can't remember.
Sneak this?
Yeah.
But sneak this is like when you finna like...
Like, why you sneak this and like, why you talking about me? Talking about my bag.
I mean, yeah.
It was good back then, though. It was really good back then.
Maybe because we older now, honey.
I
It just don't make no
know.
sense.
Sneak this asshole. Like, what the
Yes, I
fuck?
was like, honey.
That
And
sound
then we used to
some
go like
kid
this.
shit. Oh,
And you...
break your damn neck. Think you look scared. You look
about
crazy.
girl, honey. You need
What
to
the-
stop.
Gone.
Yeah,
I'm like,
huh?
girl, what the fuck? You're
at
like,
crazy.
fix your damn neck.
Honey, them childhood memories was funny, honey.
Lord have mercy. That's gonna break your back. That's gonna break your back.
What is
That's
that?
gonna break your. You know when they like that?
I
Y'all never
don't
did
feel
that
the
then?
beat, but...
Oh no, man, we was popping that thing back then. Like front, back.
Oh yeah, front, back, we live. I remember that. Sticking this,
Ooh,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that now.
That shit crazy, honey. Like we was like popping our ass back hard as fuck when we was kids.
Yeah.
Like if a kid was to do that now, like would it be considered?
No,
like,
because they doing Miss Shirley like that. They making it seem like she doing something bad, but I didn't even think of it like that though. We doing stuff like that nowadays.
I feel like maybe something like when she had her hand on the floor and she was like doing that. That was a little too
Honey,
much.
we was doing that though.
I did not have my hand on the floor, pop my butt up.
You
in the air.
did. You did do that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, honey, that's the same thing.
I don't know. I think probably because like back then people didn't speak about like predators. I feel that's another thing too.
Yeah.
And then it's like now like predators.
But
and
predators
stuff.
was like real back then too, honey. But people did used to go missing back then too. So it's like.
So it was kind of like when you at the barbecue and you doing your little stick it and roll it.
And then families was actually families back then too. Like families not as tight as they were back then in the day like they are. I mean back in the day. They were tighter back in the day than now.
Yeah.
So it's like
Lord, that is crazy, man. I don't even talk to my family like that. It is a little saddening, but oh.
do you feel some type of way about that?
I mean, like, not really. I still feel a little type of way, but like by my cousins, because they got like kids now, and I never like really saw what they look like, and just like y'all don't even know what my damn kids look like for real. It is like a little sad. We used to be like growing up, go to their house, and we used to make raps in the room. Like I miss some memories.
You don't think you would ever like reach out to them?
I don't know. I feel like I've been on my own so damn long, and then my pride is just like you ain't give a fuck to say like, you know, apologize for what you had did. And it's like I would be the mature person and like reach out, but I don't know about that.
Honey, it's years ago, man.
I mean, I've been here this damn long.
I
by
mean,
myself.
yeah, they could have reached out to you too, but I feel like you should kind of at least reach out and just be like, hey, how you doing, or something, maybe.
I don't know, maybe in the near future.
You not feeling that, honey. She not gonna do that. She is not feeling that, honey.
I don't know. I've been with this damn long.
You is not. She is not. She said they will be left in the past, honey.
You rubbed me the wrong way, honey. Bye. So let me go ahead and get your opinion on this. So you know, I got a cousin, and he had just recently got out of the military due to like personal circumstances. So I was telling like if I can help you, I can help you, yada yada yada. You know the backstory. So when I had told him I couldn't help him, and he had like sent that message like, he said something when we was in Mahogany's, and I told him the text he had sent.
Oh, you got it, or something like that.
So it's something like that. I really can't. Well, I will go back to read it, but I ain't trying to do all that. Like when he was saying, it was just kind of like why you trying to get smart. So I had sent him a snap on Snapchat because we got like a tree. So it was like a regular ass picture of me eating my ramen noodles. So he gonna snap me back. He was like, yeah, you rich and you eating ramen noodles. I sent it back. I was like, ain't nobody rich. I said, I can still eat ramen. And he was like, yeah, right. I'm like, honey, like, why is you so deep in my finances?
He would have got lost.
Honey, I don't know. I'm like, boy, like, I couldn't help you. I still got my own stuff going on. Like, yeah. And then it's just like.
One thing don't think we rich. Like, honey, we ain't got no damn money. We be struggling just like every damn body else. We don't got no damn money.
So, and like my question is like, do you think like it's never like good to like have somebody peek into like your finances? Now like, so when I was texting him one day and I was telling him like like the benefits of like the
Oh,
VA.
so it kind of like led into you telling him like how much you be getting and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like I want somebody
Yeah,
telling him.
you should. Yeah, I don't think you should have did that. Cause honey, now he. Yeah, I don't think it's ever good. To
I feel
do
like
that.
he used it like since he's like in a state. So let me say this. So if somebody not in a good mental state financially, do you feel like they use like what you have going on financially to like get back at you, or like it based off somebody that has their stuff going on? Like, okay, you know, you're doing good and all that. Like, would if he was right, do you think he would ever like say some stuff like that?
No, because if he was in
Yeah.
that position where you was at, he wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't. Y'all probably wouldn't even be texting as much. Cause he'll be living his own damn life.
Yes, and I'm
he
just
only
like,
saying that because
he
and
not
then for
in
one,
writing.
you didn't give him the money, and it seems like he only really be reaching out now when he wants something.
And then he had a situation going on and still never called me to tell me what's going on.
I mean, that's why I kind of feel. That's why I kind of understand why you don't want to reach out to your friends.
Yeah.
Like they only reach out to you
like
when they want
history,
something. Yeah.
And then it's like if I build that relationship, hey, you know, I'm low on something else. Can I get this? It's like, am I able to do that with you? And it's like I never try to put myself in a position to have to like ask somebody unless I really need it. And it's like I'll help you. And it's like when you say someone, I'm rich. I'm like, well, I still have my own bills. I'm doing shit on my own.
Yeah,
like,
you got two kids.
yes. And then I'm just like, boy, like you did that to yourself, you know, like not to like really throw it back in the stage, but it's just like you thought shit was sweet, and now
And
you
it wasn't. Now
have to
you
pay.
out looking crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I be telling people, baby, when y'all be thinking about these
I wanna
decisions
get out.
that you want to make moving forward, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Think about them decisions wisely because they may affect the rest of your life. That's why I regretted the first time I had got kicked out of the army. I regretted that, but I was young. So I was like, okay, I got time to, you know, get it together. But honey, every decision you make in life, it needs to be a wise decision because that shit really.
Especially when you have the kids and stuff, like shit is expensive. You can't think about yourself.
You can't just get kicked out of the fucking army or kicked out of any job or just lose your job without nothing else to fall back on. Life is not easy, y'all. Think about this shit. Like,
so man, I'm trying to save money, my damn stuff, do stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I got other stuff going on.
I'm talking about, baby, the views not gonna stop rolling, baby, just because the job gone.
Show the fuck in.
Because on the first of that month, baby, that rent will be good.
Yeah, it will. You just pay that too.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I just looked, and then I had to open that damn snap, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, and I would have blocked him. I would have blocked him there, and I would have blocked him on that phone, because, baby, that's weird.
I ain't gonna be, if I block him, honey, I'm not gonna have no cousins. And it's like, you know, I still care for him, I love him, but it's like, don't sit here and be upset with me. Like, just accept that, you know, I couldn't help you in that situation, and just let it damn be.
I just didn't like the response that he gave. Yeah, I feel like that response was just like,
you know, thank you, I appreciate it.
I would have been mad, baby. I would have been steaming fucking hot.
I can't even remember exactly what he said, but I know that did make me like irritated.
Yeah, because I think when I read it, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You got all that, you get all that money from them things.
Yeah, like, why is you working?
Yeah, and it sounded like I was like, okay, because I was telling him like, okay, you know, I got my VA benefits, and then, you know, if you go to school, you could possibly get this amount. Like, that's what I was saying. It's like, he basically like, kind of like, damn, like, you making this amount. And it's just like, I was trying to
Baby, he was more than calculating.
Yeah,
He started calculating your money.
he said, oh.
He started calculating that money up.
We have near the end of our video. We hope that y'all like the new aesthetic. Well, y'all like the aesthetic of Panda Express. And you know our topics. We're gonna have more content coming. We're trying to, you know, get adjusted. Since we got a lot of light stuff going on and the summertime kicking in.
Yes, so we're gonna be trying to push these videos out.
Mm-hmm. And look at them finances for us, because we know y'all want to put the roots in the ground for the summertime.
Yeah, literally. So I know y'all gonna be at trail ride, so make sure y'all following and watching the tutorial videos. Cause I do the dancing step by step, so make sure y'all watching. Y'all, for some reason, I feel like I'm a little disoriented or something.
Like right now.
A little bit. Probably because from that nap. Or like sleeping during the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love y'all. And we'll see y'all in our next video.
Bye.